So yeah, the Cave of Shadows is kind of rough, but at least at this point, we're ready to beat the game. That's all we're doing. So,
Yeah.
as a quick reminder for people who are new to this, this is what we pretty much have to worry about. Pretty much, not allowed to heal. And it hurts. A lot. So yeah, that kind of sums it up. So this should be the end of it though, because all we have left is Hyrule Castle. Which going through that actually really doesn't take that long, because you can skip one of the sections in there by getting a key. And just kind of taking it with you.
Yeah.
So this shouldn't be that bad, honestly. I'm probably going to want to go stock up, though, because I have next to nothing. In fact, I probably shouldn't have warped, because I need to go buy bombs. So I'm immediately going to warp the Kakariko as soon as we land.
I mean,
Mulligan.
The only reason why they give you an extra key is because there's a room right before the final boss room that has like a bunch of goodies in it. That's why.
That's pretty much it. And you don't need it because it's really... In the original, it was just money. But in the HD version, it's also stamp. So, just money.
Just money, in other words, because stamp useless.
Pretty much. I mean,
feel
you just
bad
got yourself a glorified digital paperweight.
Digital paperweight doesn't even hold down anything.
No.
It's just trophy goods at this point.
Are you doing pretty good? You just had dinner? Oh, that sounds good.
We just had dinner too, and we had to do that right before we came over to stream. Because Molly, what are you doing? Why are you growling at me? Why are you growling? I think that's what I'm on.
There. Alright, we're maxed out. No, I don't want more. I have enough of those stupid things. There you go. I got all the bombs I need. Now I just gotta go get me some arrows, which I can also get at Hyrule. So we'll just do that. But first I need to find a nice shady corner so people stop staring at me so I can leave.
Molly, goodness gracious, doggy. Ow.
She's more important than Zelda, apparently.
Did you see Ryuji fall on his face? He fell on his face during that all-out attack. Really?
Wow. I like to see that. He's just going crazy on the attack, pushing it to his limit, and he just falls flat on his face, tripping like in Brawl.
Tripping, yes. Hyrule Bass.
You're gonna be catching the Hylian Loach,
Is that like the hardest fish to get in this game?
just like Ocarina, yeah. You literally don't really get anything for it. You just get some minigame
I mean,
stuff,
I
I think,
wasn't
at the
really
fishing
gonna-
pond.
I wasn't really going to like do very much fishing in this LP, like only the ones that are required to beat the game, but
That's pretty much what I did,
like-
too. I just showed off fishing at the end.
like Green Gill. I need to get a freaking bottle. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Trying to get the bottle in the fishing pond right now.
Yeah, like, this game, you're not required to fish for anything at all. Not even for 100% sake. You just have to get in the fishing boat to cast your fishing pole at a heart piece randomly.
And you have to fish for a bottle piece.
Yeah, but that's,
Oh,
again, not really fishing. Like, proper fishing. That's just your item at that point. Because the more fish you catch and the more you add in, I believe, to that pond, the more little mini games you can unlock to go back and play. That, like, ball rolling mini game.
Oh, okay.
Which
I mean,
is terrible if you're playing on the Wii version because it's motion control, and it's way too precise for motion control. Like, I only played that, like, once or twice in the Wii version. Like, alright, I'm done. I can't do this. It's impossible to control.
Of course, I said I wasn't going to get the figurines in Wind Waker, and what I ended up doing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's horrible than what you're doing now in Twilight.
I was like, oh, I'm not going to get the figurines. They're not really that important. Makes a freaking hour and a half long video on how to get all the figurines in the game.
Hey, at least you did it before Chuck and Conroy. You know, it's been only, like,
Oh.
8 years.
Yeah. I literally had comments on there saying, "Why did you do this?" And I just said, "I don't know."
Why'd you do this? What are you doing with your life? Went to a Mexican restaurant, had some tacos and deep fried ice cream. Wow, that sounds real good.
I've never had deep fried ice cream. Is
Neither
it good?
have I. Yeah.
Man, I'd kill to go to El Pollo Loco now, but I haven't had Mexican in a while, so.
Yeah, I can agree.
Where is this bottle at? Gosh.
So I didn't tell you guys, we're not streaming Twilight Princess anymore. We're just streaming a horror game. Because this is... What is this?
What is this? It's like Midna turned into Kaiju. That's what she turned into.
Pretty much. It's the most random change in terms of the graphical setting. I don't know. They really tried to go for that creep vibe with Twilight. But that's pushing it. And now it's nice and sweet. Mood whiplash.
I never had deep fried ice cream. I've heard of it, but I haven't really never tried it before. Then again, if you really think about it, Twinkies are deep fried, so
Yeah, so it's not too far off. Oh good, we bonked on a door handle. I'm so glad.
Oh great, this is just going out just absolutely great, isn't it, Lester?
Yeah, that's what we expected. Also, wait a minute. I just realized I have... Well, actually, let me just do that instead. Because we're not going to be using bomb arrows just yet. Just normal arrows we'll need. Alright, so I'm going to go to both sides. But I'm not going to go to the back area. Where you have to kind of dig to get to it. And it's this whole puzzle thing with
There's
the wolf.
the bottle.
Like, I'm not going to do that. So, that's going to make this place a little quicker. I think you only really need the one key to get in. But I don't remember what side it was on.
I think it's the one with King Bulbin.
That's true, yes. But there's also a key on the other side, too. And that's the one... I don't remember how you get that easily.
It's kind of funny. I can't believe I managed the whole figurine quest before Chugga even did it in his LP.
Yeah, because he said he was going back to that, and then that never happened.
Nope.
To be fair, a lot of them happen like that, but some games I understand why, because you got to replay them again, and things like Okami take forever to get back to that point. I'm just wondering when the heck are the rest of the Sonic Color multiplayer videos and the DS version. I gotta show off the DS version. Never played it once.
At least, you know, Clement did a whole Let's Play of both of them.
Yeah.
Let's get this piece of heart.
I think we are actually going to the side that has... Oh, here come a bunch of Moblins. The side that has King Bulblin on it. Yeah, come at me. I'm a wolf. Here comes the conga line.
Whoa. What the heck, Matthew? Stop! Stop glitching this out!
You should take a picture of that.
Oh my god! Where's my phone?
Ow.
I'm gonna take...
I think I just killed... Yep, I killed like 6 or 7 of them in one bomb arrow. I'll take it. And one swipe did like... What, 2 hearts? Now just get him right in the Deku nuts. Here, Tata explains. Basically, vanilla ice cream with nuts, taco-type shell on the bottom, whipped cream, and caramel. Okay. Yeah, because I know that you can't deep fry ice cream. It's like you're going to have ice cream that's slowly fried. But it's basically a combination of food with it. Man, either way, it does still sound pretty good. Okay, if I play by cards right, King Bulblin shouldn't be the death of me, but knowing how we've been playing, he will be the death of me. Sup?
Okay, I'm back.
Whoa! Okay, I'm glad I had a fairy. I didn't know I even had a fairy still. It's gonna be one and only use of the fairy probably in this area. I don't think they give you any more.
Molly, wait. Come here.
Nope. No.
I'm having a glitching out fest with a piece of heart that you get in the fishing hole right now. That's two glitches.
That one? Wow.
Yeah, I'm glitching out because Link is like hobbling the piece of heart, and his head's just like his whole body's turning almost like 360 degrees.
And this is the best version of the game.
Yeah. I recorded it.
Yeah, King Bubbles is kind of a traitor when it comes to his real cause. He's just that fighter of I don't care what side I'm on, I want to be the winning side. That's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, kind of betrayed Ganondorf.
Dead man, he spoke. I love that. That's like.
I like how that's the thing you react to now before the fight because he technically spoke then.
He spoke. I'm gonna have to upload this video to Twitter now because.
Yeah, I really want to see that. Just to see what the heck this is. This is already sounding stupid.
Oh, it is. Everything I'm doing right now is stupid. Because, like, I'm glitching out. Why am I not doing this? Why is this not happening to me while I'm recording?
Yeah, this is why anymore I keep a capture card always hooked up. Because of this stupid stuff. Thank God capture cards have rewind features nowadays.
Yeah.
Well, most of them. Not gonna do that with a standard def card. Alright, so we could go to the other side, but there's really no point. So for the sake of progression, let's open up the front door and go into the castle.
Oh my
gosh,
basic
dude. I'm a vanilla guy.
I don't know my favorite ice cream. I like Neapolitan. But I know that's kind of a cheap answer because that's all three of them. But, I've been a big cookie dough guy when I was a kid, ever since I've been a kid. But I don't know. Standard flavor, probably chocolate.
Why aren't you dead?
Jeez, Lester!
Sorry, gosh.
Hoblin's not you. No, I'm more of a vanilla guy myself. That's about it.
I like cookies and cream too.
I'm not very too big in sweets. That's probably that's why this question's kind of not gonna get too detailed of an answer here. I hurt myself. I'm stupid.
If you say mint chocolate chip, would anyone get offended? No, because mint's good.
I
like
killed
mint.
myself. Good.
Just in certain situations when I'm eating mint, it tastes like toothpaste, not actual mint. Like if I eat a thin mint, I don't like thin mints too much. I like mint ice cream, but not thin mints. But that's no one can get offended. You like what you like, so.
Are you serious? I died as soon as the dang event closed off. So it doesn't matter. In fact, that's kind of a good thing. It's just that's so stupid. I could have just not took one hit, and we would have still seen this cutscene.
Oh my gosh, Lester.
Insult to injury. Oh, that's so dumb. Okay, let's aim up.
I mean,
I think this is gonna be the compass because I get the map on the other side. So, thank God it's not Ocarina of Time. Otherwise, my OCD would be going crazy right now. I hate getting the compass in the Zelda games before a map. If that just has icons on your screen, that's it. You know, like Ocarina of Majora.
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard Frozen Yogurt's pretty good as well. I don't think I already had it. So I had to try it at one point.
Awesome.
Is there a way you could grab this from here, technically? It might be.
Talking about ice cream, I should have gotten ice cream. Gosh darn it.
Always forget, and then we go on to the food tangents.
We always end up going on a food
Just
tangent.
we're all hungry. Okay, we're not doing that then. Let's
I'm
go.
glad you didn't, to be honest with you.
You don't want to eat ice cream right now?
No, I'm
Oh, there
trying
you
to
go.
gain more.
Yeah. Streaming makes you hungry. Streaming makes you hungry.
Well, if you do it for as long as we do, kind of can.
Dark Knight. I mean, we did talk
Swing at me,
about
baby.
food on Thursday night.
Don't
Yeah, we
actually
did.
hurt me. Well, yeah, but that's because of our good companion
BLT.
BLT. My best friend. A sandwich.
My best friend. A bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
You see, if I was
sandwich.
actually an artist and actually knew how to draw, I would actually do that for the thumbnail, but instead it would probably just be a picture of it, and that just doesn't look as good. Oh, dude, you know, now I think about it, I shared you that thumbnail already. I should just take that face and just put a sandwich in his mouth.
A bacon, lettuce, tomato
Just
sandwich. dude.
shove the BLT in the frozen face.
You always starving after your streams. I usually take breaks.
Yeah, I'm kind of the
You
same, and when I
shouldn't tire
do,
yourself out,
it's
though.
usually like a couple-minute break at the most.
You shouldn't tire yourself out.
I mean, last time we streamed was like 5 hours, so it was longer than normal. And after that, I'm surprised I didn't really need food. What did I do?
Ordon catfish. Oh.
Okay, what you're supposed to do is light these torches, which is like the only time they make you use the lantern for the end game. But you can kind of just aim with your boomerang and stand here.
Yeah. That's... I remember that trick.
Okay, I'm trying to remember this correctly. One side has 2 dark nuts, the others have 2 iron Lizolfos. I don't know which one's the worst right now. I think I'm gonna go this way, because I think this way here
considering
has the
your health
Lizolfos.
Considering your health situation right now,
It
either
won't
one's gonna
matter.
kill you. It won't matter. Pick your poison.
Oh wait, I
Either
need
way,
the-
you're screwed.
There we go. Okay. If I remember correctly, the pattern's in one of these. There it is. Nope, nope, nope. Oh no, I went the opposite direction. Okay, turn off and go this way. Yeah, opposite. Really?
There you go.
Also, I'm silencing my phone. Apparently, there's a lot of stuff going on right now, and I don't want to deal with it.
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Lester.
Yep, I was right. This room has the Lizolfos. I can actually deal with these guys. Because I got bomb arrows.
Hey, Super Spyro.
Super Spire, how you doing? You going Super Saiyan?
Super Spyro.
He really is super now.
There you go. See, this is why I wanted to go in this room. I can kill them both with bomb arrows. The other one would be way worse. Alright, so since we're here, let's take the checkpoint real quick. So it's this way. Now I don't care if I die, because I can make my way back up here.
It's like, at least I can come back.
Pretty much. I think that counts for both sides too, so I can go into the other side right now. If I wanted to be a masochist.
Be a masochist. Well, I mean, if you're trying to 100% the game...
Oh, no, you can't. You can't go to the other side. It doesn't let you.
Oh, it doesn't let you?
No, it's too far away. So you need to pull down the air chain. It looks like it could be close enough, so go full me. Barry, please. Nope. Okay, this is the one I have to go to, that's right. Because there's a small key I have to battle mini-boss for, and then the boss key is just a cutscene. Luckily, I don't have to deal with one of these guys, if I'm not mistaken. Which is better than the one room in City in the Sky where they throw two. It's worse.
Or the Cave of Ordeals.
Well, they throw two of these at you, and then like 3 Iron Knuckles with Dark Nuts. I always mix them up. Shield me. Come on. There you go, buddy.
Where's this one? Is that another order on catfish? Oh, Hylian Pike. Okay. I think I'm done.
Wow, that was easy. Now one can finish Zelda games 100%. Well, some of these games are very long, 100% too.
This one especially is really long too.
I think Wind Waker's worse about it though. Only because there's more travel to that one than this. That, and if you technically want to get every treasure from every treasure chart, and there's that too. Which most of them are really not required, since it's just money.
I mean, it's just money, but I count it as 100% myself.
Same.
Filling out, doing all that. So.
Oh, good. I only had 1 heart left. It would have hurt.
I don't play Zelda games often. Most I play is Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Breath of the Wild is a. I love that game. It's very different than the other Zeldas beforehand because the other Zeldas don't Link. I'll put it this way: Link's never had to have. He's never carried an axe or a lance or anything like that. He's always had a sword. So it's just like, well, it's very customizable. You can make Link.
Yeah.
I like that because there's different play styles you can play with, but of that, so.
There's such a big gap here, and yet you can't jump off. Alright. Final boss key.
So, okay, let me get this straight. I can never remember this. There's like 4 bomb bags total you can get in Twilight Princess.
There's
like
3 bomb bags, and then there's the bomb bag upgrade.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot they throw these invisible rats in here. I never see them.
Yeah.
Trying to end it all. Maybe. If it was, I'd be jumping to a pit here.
And too much impatience for E3 to come around.
It's just around the corner, so we're getting there. It's only like another 2 months away. It's like, what, near the end of June this year, I believe?
No, I thought it was still around the...
I don't remember when exactly it was, but I know it's June, obviously. I don't remember beginning or, like, near the end. Oh, nope, nope, nope.
No. Don't want to... Do not want...
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. More Spider-Man gifts floating around my Twitter account again. because the game's coming out.
Yeah, the game's coming out this year.
This year, it's coming out at the same time Spyro is September.
Yeah.
September's gonna be a busy month in sounds of things.
Yeah. That's because nobody wants to compete with Red Dead. That's why.
That's true. Oh, son of a... okay, well, we're gonna try this on one heart.
Oh gosh.
I can do it, but if he has one swing at me after I get his armor off, it's gonna hurt. He's also fancy because cutscene.
You'll like the older games. The older games are pretty. I mean, they're classics. I mean that. That's all I can really tell you. Like, honestly, they're really great games. Great adventure games to get into.
Okay, he's throwing his sword.
He threw his sword at you.
Seriously, he had the extra stab. You can't read the extra stab. It just does it. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Now that means I have to knock his armor back off, unfortunately, so I have to waste more bombs. But honestly, after him, it shouldn't matter because nothing else I gotta worry about bombs. Plus, this is a checkpoint, so I luckily don't have to climb all the way back up here. Thank God.
Yeah, Zelda games are amazing. I think, honestly, I told Amber this the other night. I said, even though Golden Sun's my favorite game, I'd have to say Legend of Zelda is my favorite franchise. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It's my favorite, and I usually say Metroid favorite franchise, but that's kind of wrong. I like Zelda a little bit more. But I like Metroid just as much.
Give me a good opening, come on.
That Darknut tried to dash into the wall.
Didn't work out there, did it, buddy? Thank God the kick doesn't hurt. But you would think it would. That's a very, very thick boot. Seriously, give me an opening. This guy is the most resilient Darknut.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
He's
He's
down.
dead.
Where's my fairy? I need a fairy. I got a 4-stage boss fight coming up. I need health.
Oh boy.
If I had a Kia going there, but I don't.
By the way, this is what I deem like the best boss fight in any video game ever. Is this one? I think that this final boss was done so well that I love it so. I had fun playing doing just this final boss fight.
No, I really agree, but I don't know. I'm more on the line of Ocarinas only because of the scale.
Yeah.
It's honestly really, really well presented. That's probably why I like that one a little bit more. There's also nostalgia probably, which doesn't help. I need to play the Oracle games.
I need to play the Oracle games too, but I played a little bit of it as a kid.
Yeah, I have them on my 3DS. I just haven't played them.
I have to kind of agree. I say Wind Waker's my favorite Zelda game, but Breath of the Wild's been kind of like, oh, I don't know if I mean, it's just like the only reason why I would rank Wind Waker over Breath of the Wild at this point would be nostalgia. That's pretty much it. and I feel like sometimes I'm just like, is that really a valid reason?
Yeah, understandable, but a lot of people do it, so I guess it could be.
I kind of have the same issue with Sonic 3 and Sonic Mania, which one I like more.
Yeah.
But... yeah, I think this is by far the best final boss in video games to me.
This is up. It's only been about 16 hours, but I'm finally here.
I mean, a lot of people don't like that this boss is just you know, shooting in, but you know what? It wouldn't be Zelda without game.
At least it's not as bad as General Scales and Star Fox Adventures.
Yeah.
I mean, Zan had a lot of his time to develop, but at least it wasn't a missed opportunity like Scales was. Because you basically don't have a boss fight with that guy at all. They 180 the final boss at the very last minute. I'm not going to say if people don't want to get spoiled. Watch my playthrough if you want to get spoiled. But they 180 it there worse than this. It's like literally, alright, we're 5 minutes away from the final boss fight. We encounter General Scales, but then something happens and now he's not final boss. He's not even a boss. He's a cutscene boss.
He's a cutscene boss.
Yeah, like you don't do anything. You pull out your weapon and then that's the fight. You literally press A. Ganondorf, stop flapping your lips. You're not talking.
Stop yapping. Get to possessing.
Then I'm gonna make you build my wall if you're gonna be denying me like this.
Build my wall. Lester.
Donaldorf. Honestly, when you say it that way, it sounds like something from Lord of the Rings.
Lord Donaldorf.
Okay, now it sounds more like Harry Potter when you put Lord in it. What's weird in this cutscene is Midna has like one giant tooth you really notice here compared to the rest. Just notice
I have
it.
a giant tooth. I got two first.
This is how I get 2 Triforce pieces in one. Just possess the one with 1 Triforce.
Possess the one that has the wisdom Triforce.
It works. Now it sucks
By
I
the
can
way-
never use the one for... Wait, what? Hello? What happened to my control? It just randomly went away.
That's odd.
Yeah, okay. I was talking about earlier on with the Cave of Shadows how it randomly dropped my inputs. That time it just literally denied me inputs for like 5 seconds.
By
So
the
you
way,
guys ready
this
for
is
tennis?
pretty much-
I got my rocket.
This is pretty much Phantom Ganon from Wind Waker and Ganondorf first phase of Ocarina of Time, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Isn't more like Phantom Ganon in that way just because he's moving around?
Yeah.
From both Ocarina and then Wind Waker. Yeah, I like actually using the bottle here a little bit more because it has a bigger hitbox. The entire time you swing, you can bounce this back. So it's actually easier.
What the F is a wind? What the fuck is a hitbox?
Now, because I don't have that rolling skill, I have to just manually cancel out and just roll. I'm so used to just doing a side hop and then rolling to dodge this attack. And then same for when she lunges. Or is it a he? I can't tell when there's a man inside of a woman's body. Some weird possession going on.
Weird possession.
Oh, that was so close. I'm not worried about this phase at all. It's the next phase is going to give me some trouble. I'm worried about phase 3 of this
The
4-stage
phase
fight.
3 is the worst.
Phase 3 is the worst thing. Can you stop with the Triforce piece? That's 3 times in a row, man. Let's get a move on.
3 times in a row, man. I try to drink water and it drips down on the left side of my face.
Stop chasing me.
Like,
This is not how I want
Yes.
girls to chase me.
Are you almost actually Alice? Okay, yeah.
There you go. It's only 3 times of doing tennis. That's why this phase is really not that bad. It's just... I swear, she
Phase.
wanted to really chase me.
She wouldn't
wanted
want
my
to play
bottle.
it. She's like, you got a bottle, my weakness.
Now, if I remember correctly, whenever you game over here, you start back at that phase you're currently fighting. So
Oh,
if that's
really?
true, we shouldn't have to worry about this. We'll just have to keep on
didn't know
redoing
that.
things.
I
I
didn't
mean,
know
we'll
that.
find out. But I remember, I think that. Because I did game over here, I think, my first playthrough. But that's also because I didn't have 100%. Well, no, he got the smash ball.
The one thing that I like about this phase is, Ganondorf not only takes on his beast form, it's just like, okay, well, I'll take you on my beast.
Basically, because it's more effective half the time to be a wolf. This one's gonna be the one that hurts, though. So, buddy, can you wait? Because I believe there's a fairy nearby, and I'm gonna look for it.
I'm gonna look for it.
Bye. Yeah, because he starts the fight by just destroying everything, so I might as well. They give me so many arrows, though. Oh, almost dead already. If I find a fairy, I'm gonna have to just absorb it.
You're gonna die.
Probably. There's the
Oh,
fairy.
there it is.
I told you there was one here. I knew it. I'm not crazy.
Why does he have the huge slash under his chest? Because in
That's
the
story.
cutscene, that's story related. In when Ganondorf was originally banished to the Arbor's grounds, and they were having trial to execute him, they stabbed him with the lights. What are those guys? I can't remember their names. But the guys that were doing the execution on him, they stabbed him in the chest with a sword. The thing is, though,
I must see. Can you do his ball and chain? Nope.
no,
You cannot. That would have
Gosh.
been great, because that does more
But-
damage than the sword.
the Triforce of Power resonated in Ganondorf, so he could absorb. He didn't die from the stab wound. So what he did instead was he had enough power to overtake the Executioner. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
The 7 stages. That's
The
it,
stab
yeah.
wound there is basically just from that. I can't believe I got hurt from a stun Ganondorf. Thank God that fairy was in this room.
You would have died otherwise.
Yeah, I don't remember at this point. I think I need to be the wolf to throw him. I think you can only get one shot in with the arrows to stun him. Yeah, I got the push command. I think the wound is more or less like he healed from it, but it's just a scar
It's
from
just
the
a
battle.
scar. That's it. No.
So he can't really get rid of that, but he can heal. He's proven that.
No, you sit here and you just wait until one of them turns blue.
And you gotta be
Yeah.
careful, because after a while he'll start warping. What? I held the A button down. He's just like, nah, dude.
He's
I
like,
can
nope.
still ram you. Did you see my tusks?
I'm a boar. Remember that. Who would win in a fight, a boar or a wolf?
I mean, that one's probably a given. The wolf. These things are aggressive. But if the boar is like, you know, triple the size of a wolf, then maybe that's a different story.
Well, boars are pretty nasty creatures.
Yeah. You gonna have a death battle?
Yeah. Actually, I shouldn't be advocating that. That's kind of inhumane to be advocating. Who would win in a fight? A boar
He didn't
or
even
a
do his teleporting thing. That's weird. But that was it for the second phase.
Well, I mean,
Honestly,
easier on
that was
you.
a tame second phase. Yeah, I'm not expecting that. Normally, when you're trying to just counter him like that, you're trying to get ready to attack, and then he warps and just drops down from the ceiling. He didn't do that at all.
So you're wondering why the scar is a weak point. Well, if I had a scar, that'd be kind of I don't know.
I mean, I have 2 scars on my
feel like-
legs, and they're the squishiest part on my skin, so
Yeah,
it
'cause
is a
that's
weak
the,
point.
That's the part that heals up. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing different than like modern day Nintendo games having like big old eyeballs to slash at or something. It's the squishier part of your body is a scar, one where it's healing up of the
Basically.
scar.
And also, that fight was the only other time they referenced you throwing things like that. The last time we did anything like that was to get up to go on mines. What a random thing to bring back. But that's what this game can do.
You gotta remember those commands.
Yeah, Minna does give you the hint, though. So at least you're not in the blind about it.
Where am I? Molly, come here. This
Good.
part sucks.
It's Ganon
This
head.
is the part he's worried about.
Thank God I had some health getting into this instead of 3 hearts. But once we get to the 3 heart stage, this portion is gonna suck.
Teleport away.
He's got to go on to better, greater things. I mean, that character model's in at least 2 Smash games.
Not the new one though.
Yeah, that's true.
The new
The
one's
new
gonna
one is
have,
going to be a different Link.
Breath of the Wild Link. So, I wonder something. Are they gonna change his move setup?
They might alter it a bit like they did with Brawl, because his boomerang got changed. So they might give him more abilities there.
He was a little bit slower.
Yeah, so they might change him up a bit. Keep him somewhat classic, but some of his attacks will probably be a little bit different. Like the boomerangs he throws are probably going to be like the enemy boomerangs. He might still have the hook shot just because it's a staple.
Come here, Molly.
He will have a bow and arrow. Bombs. Bombs might be like stasis bombs, so you might be able to detonate them on your own. Because I see him going on a mix. Classic style and new style. I mean, heck, they have Sheik back, and Sheik didn't exist past Ocarina of Time, so they still made a moveset.
Actually, fun little plan to be in Twilight Princess.
Yeah, but then it
But-
just didn't happen.
They didn't have her in there, so they used character Matt to make her character model in Brawl. So
Like, I didn't know they had
That's
a
a
character
fun little
model. I knew
fact.
they had something planned for it because of all the Ocarina of Time references.
yeah, that's the design we see of Sheik and Brawl and onwards. That's what she was originally going to look like in Twilight Princess when they were originally going to put her in there. That's just a fun little fact about this game. If anybody wants,
Spirit of the Light, I call upon you. Oh God, there's a horse coming. I can't pray. Now to
Deus
me,
Ex
grant me the
Machina.
power to live. Crush. Hey, remember all these guys we haven't seen for a couple hours?
yeah,
They're gonna help us.
they're going to help us. They're going to make light arrows.
And now for the biggest cock tease in the entire game. Zelda gets the light arrows. But I want to use them. No, I get them, not you.
That's why she gets it in her final smash. Because
Yeah.
she's like, I get to be the one that uses light arrows, not you. Well, I get them back in Breath of the Wild. Do I get to use them? No. How about no? And we're on doing horseback.
Oh, that's what
Wait.
drinking chew jelly does to you. Gives you
What?
light arrows.
Oh, it does.
That's some good drug. The Hylian drug. Alright, so I'm gonna try to play this one a little bit safe. That's a great start. I really wish Zelda actually was not sitting this horse because I can't do the quick climb anymore.
Well, she's like, well, I can't move around fast enough to hit him.
And now can I. He moves way too close. What? The ghost wasn't near me and it still hurt me.
Oh gosh, it already begins.
Here comes the struggle.
Here comes the anger, the absolute hatred of this part. I don't know. I like the horse control game. They're not as.
No, it's
Not
just
as,
HD. It's HD is the biggest problem because the horse is butter in HD for some random reason. They tweaked something that didn't need fixing. Because remember, Epona has stiffer control here than in the originals. So she goes on more of a straight automatic line on pathways, and man, is it awkward. I've actually had more problems in this boss fight in HD now because of that. I swear, the stiffer control of Epona does not help. Epona, please. How? Wow, okay. Wasn't expecting to not die at all.
Okay.
I was expecting at least a couple deaths.
Now we're on phase 4, and by far, I have to say though, one thing I like about this more than anything, this is the only time in the series I'm actually, well, besides Skyward Sword's final boss, but I actually like it because it's actually a one-on-one sword fight.
Yeah.
You know, not like in Ocarina of Time you had help from Zelda to fight Ganondorf. No,
well, then you lose your sword. You don't do the sword fight until halfway through the fight.
Yeah,
if you don't have big armor.
All Link. This is all Link doing this right here, and I like this part.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple things before we start this fight. Starters, we're gonna save. Because at this point, just for me, it's more for me. Because then if I ever want to reload the file, it's right here. Second, I'm gonna pause the game, gonna get some items on. Okay.
Ganondorf ain't having your shit, man.
Like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, I'm
It's
just
like,
gonna
what
end
are
this
you
now.
doing with that fishing rod, idiot?
It's an Easter egg, bitch. No, it's called your death.
It's like, you're an idiot.
I mean,
like,
that is the actual reaction I would have, to be honest. So see, we do start here. I was right about the checkpoint thing.
Hey Ganondorf, want to go fishing? No.
No.
That's pretty much what you do with the fishing rod. Want some cheap hits, and it's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna do it anymore.
It was an Easter egg because in what other game did something similar to that?
I think it was the bug net in
Skyward Sword. That's right. When you fight the final boss of Skyward Sword, you can use bug net.
No, well, yes, true, but I like how we're talking about what games did before that, and you jumped to the game that came after this.
I'm sorry.
It's like, what games before this did this? Oh, yeah, the game that came out a couple years later.
I'm sorry. I just was thinking out loud.
Now, actually, I don't know if it works in Wii U, but there is a glitch, actually, you can do. When he's doing the charge attack to you, if you get him in the right position, he can push you through the barrier. So basically, you can explore the rest of Hyrule Field like this. It doesn't do much, but if you're the explorative type, you can do it.
I forgot. Did you actually show off the fishing rod thing in your Let's Play of this?
I think I did, yeah. Same way like I did here, where I just did it briefly.
He did not.
Oh God, this is rough now. Okay. This was the phase I wasn't worried about too much, but at the same time, I've never done this without any skill besides the final blow. This is actually rough. He packs a punch, that's the problem. 2 hits and I'm dead.
Well, this is going to be a long final boss.
I don't know there's fairies here. I'm going to take a quick scope.
I'm going to assume no.
There's hearts here if I was playing anything that wasn't hero.
If I was playing anything but hero mode.
There is. Hang on. Just gotta grab it. Got it. Bitch, we're going fishing.
Bitch, we're going fishing.
I actually kind of have to abuse that in this kind of scenario. Yeah, that elbow justice was not helpful. Okay, there you go. That's half of the fight done when he does a little flinch. But I'm almost dead. Let's go fishing.
I'm almost dead. Go fishing. It's time to go fishing.
Ganondorf, if you have any swords, go fish.
We're not. I thought we were playing old maid. Oh gosh.
Oh, jeez, thank God for shields.
Whoa.
Okay, he's almost dead. One more knockback and he's dead. Chance it!
Keep tapping that A button.
I don't know why he's stunned this long, but please stay like this. Did he glitch out on me? Oh my God,
Yeah.
he did. We're finishing this with some boots.
You're gonna do that?
Yes, I
No!
am.
You're gonna ruin the cutscene.
Yeah, we're doing it.
He put the iron boots on before he killed Ganondorf, so now they're gonna go clang, 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 clang.
I guess he knows about that trick.
Yeah, he knew
Oh,
about
I
that
know.
little trick.
If you do this in magic armor, it's the best cutscene in the entire game. Even without the magic armor, it's still going to be the best cutscene. Okay, I haven't said my death counter in a while. Chat and guests, guess the final death count.
Triple digits. At
Well,
least.
guess, but guess the number.
113.
Okay, that's yours. I'll say you're close.
What are you saying, Amber?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say 120 at most.
She's closer.
She's closer. Okay.
Allison, you're over.
So it's 120 something.
Chris, you're really over. By 10, it's 127.
Okay. This is.
And then Tover's technically the closest. You're the closest.
That cutscene always creeped me the heck out.
Yeah. It's the weirdest ending because he dies by watching someone kill themselves.
By someone wanted to creaking his neck. I'm like, what the heck? I always thought that cutscene was weird.
It is. Also, we finished this game at the best time. My battery light just came on.
No! The cursed battery light.
Because now I could put this on the charger for the rest of this, besides like one portion of the credits. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Here's one.
I'm already
He
hearing him
screwed it
move.
up.
I'm already hearing him move, and that's good.
Oh my God, Lester! I can't believe you did that. You ruined such an emotional cutscene by doing this.
You were there for the Titanfall stream too, right? Come on.
Yeah.
We ruined everything. And that day, Link's feet gained 10 times strength that day. You can't run like this.
You can't run in iron boots.
Yeah, of course it could be huffing and puffing. Those things weigh a ton.
And there's Minda's actual human form. Well,
Yeah.
I shouldn't say human form because she's not
Humanoid form.
human. Humanoid form, not imp
Do we
form.
even see that in Hyrule Warriors?
Yes, that's a character you can play as.
Wait, that's a character? I thought it'd just be a thing Minna transforms in for one of her attacks.
No, that's like an actual DLC character is Minna's Twilight form.
Okay, so this is weird. Now we're getting multiple characters in the game.
He uses a mirror. He uses the mirror Twilight. Yeah, she uses the mirror Twilight's attack. Clank, 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 clank.
Well, that's it. So what this is going, I'm putting my gamepad in the charger for like 5 minutes.
While this is going, I'm just gonna hear Link go clank, clank, clank for 5 minutes.
He does take the iron boots off, though. I believe after that cutscene, you don't see him on for the next one you're in. But to be fair, he doesn't even run, so it wouldn't matter. I think that's the most I've gotten used out of my Ganondorf for me, though. This run.
This run.
It's insane. I'm not joking. I've actually got the dust off him now. Every other figure has so much dust, but he's clean. Because of how much he's been used. This was definitely a challenge, though. I'll say that. It was worth it. For all the stupid stuff we've had happen. There's been plenty of it in this run in particular. More so than any other playthrough. That's saying a lot. I mean, we skipped keys. We had hard times in the caves. We've seen a lot of things that shouldn't kill me.
You froze yourself to death because you decided the sequence break.
It's just been an interesting run, that's for sure.
But at least you beat it. Well,
yeah.
I mean, you beat what you could. I mean, I can understand not being able to beat the Cave of Ordeals or the Cave of Shadows for that matter.
Yeah.
Using this
It's
setup.
the same issue we had back in the Breath of the Wild Master Mode playthrough, because you can't do Trial of the Sword in those stipulations either. But because we got so far into the Cave Ordeals, though, we're seeing fairies in these springs. So we technically have the best result from that area. The only thing we're missing out on besides Miiverse stamps is, I think, one Poe, which we weren't going for anyways, and then Great Fairies Tears, which I wasn't allowed to use. So it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
Thanks for the congratulatory bits there, Allison. Now, if you donate 127 of those things for the death count, that would have been super fitting.
Death count bits.
1
Yes,
bit per death.
count.
Here, have $1.27 for how many times you died. Thanks!
Gotta pay that hospital bill somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Just gotta pay 1 cent at a time. Link will never get out of the hospital.
Link's hospital bill somehow.
Yeah, so because we never got the Malamar thing, this dance just looks out of place in the credits.
Yeah.
To see everyone just do the hip thrusts. That treasure chest down there, by the way, I believe is a Miiverse stamp underneath the bridge. So it's useless in this game. $127 deaths? Yep, that's how many times it was totaled. Oh crap, I just looked over, my frame rates are still on. Let me turn that off. This always happens. I'm testing something and something's on. Like I just checked the other day, my N64 was on for like 4 days. It was just sitting on the Mario 64 title screen. So every time I turned back on the power to my systems, it would just turn on.
What the heck?
I do that all the time. I always forget. Okay,
You
thanks for the
forgot about
127
Mario.
bits, Allison. Now we fixed.
Now Link can pay his hospital bill.
He still won't be out anytime soon.
Well, how much does that equate to? 127 bits.
$1.27.
Oh wow, that's the cheapest medical bill I think I've ever heard in my life.
I know.
Only thing be making it better is free healthcare.
Yeah.
He'll need it. He'll need it. Oh my
Well,
god.
we live in Canada.
Yeah, he'll be fine there.
Or any other country for that matter.
We're stupid.
We
Yeah.
are stupid.
Yeah, we are. I do want to do this kind of challenge thing for other Zelda games too, like Ocarina, Wind Waker.
I know you're gonna do Wind Waker.
If I ever play Skyward Sword eventually on my own, then that.
Honestly, is there a hero mode in Skyward Sword?
Yeah, there is. It's the same thing as Wind Waker.
Was that the game that sparked hero mode?
Yeah, that was the one that technically first had hero mode.
Okay.
Ocarina of Time 3D, I believe, was the first Zelda game to have a challenge mode to it, basically, but Skyward Sword had the hero mode to begin with.
Okay.
I mean, technically, because how well Citra works, the 3DS emulator, we could technically do an Ocarina of Time 3D Master Quest playthrough with certain stipulations. Because I believe you take double damage in that one, compared to Master Mode on GameCube.
You could do Master Mode, Link Between Worlds. Or not Master Mode, but
well, I was going to say, yeah, mode. But I don't think that works that well in Citra yet. There's only like a very small handful of games I think that work one-to-one on an emulator. Most are very bugged. That's the only problem. It's like, oh yeah, let me go buy this 3DS capture card. Ooh, $500 and then international shipping. Ooh, I don't know, my bank account has that. It sucks, because nowadays the only person you get those units from is, I believe, Katsukity, which is based out of Japan. And they have a long waiting list. It'll take you up to 6 months to see something. That's not worth it to me.
Gosh, I'm so stupid. I just now saw that Colin's mom just had her baby. So yeah, it's like the first comment I made in my freaking first episode of the Twilight Princess was kind of dumb. Then
when's she ever gonna give birth?
She's pregnant. I can't remember.
Yeah, why else did you get a baby carriage?
I don't know. I figured as much, but I don't know. I didn't want to say something stupid, and then I ended up saying something stupid. I know. Shocker, right?
Yeah, it all comes full circle. This is the only time we need the gamepad. So, and see, he doesn't have iron boots anymore. He takes them off. He's smart. It's been a couple days.
I wanted to cling clang in the whole entire cutscene.
It would have been better if Midna had that, because she runs at 1.2. Yeah, Shadow Knight size, two sides of the same coin. Like this giant mirror here. This will be our coin. Heads, real world. Tails, Twilight. This is what I believe. Also, how's that portal open? The mirror's certainly not active.
I don't know.
Magic!
That's useless. Nano machines. No, wait, that's wrong franchise.
Yeah. But Splinter Cell might come back.
It might. I'd be happy if it did. But
it'd be interesting. Because I don't know what they would do with it, because they can't really do much with Tom Clancy's help, being that he doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
They can't blame Sprinkle Cell that, because that means they'll end and he's the last one.
Yeah, he is the last one. Gosh.
Yeah.
That makes me really sad. Like, really, really sad.
I'll see you later in Hyrule Warriors.
Where your version of Link will have a scarf and kill millions of enemies.
Pretty much. Although if you give him the right clothes, then it will be this Link.
Are you gonna... You haven't played the Hyrule Warriors too much,
Yeah, I played a bit of it, but the most I'd gotten into that game for story was when they did the timeline thing in general, where they split it. So that was only a handful of hours in. I'm giving it a serious shot again when the Switch version comes out, because then I can play it on the go and keep my save file, the one that I wanted from the 3DS version to begin with.
Yeah. Would you ever stream that game?
I might. Yeah, because I've tried it before. People are okay with it. So if you guys want to see something like that again, I can try it again. Because the game, after a while, there's not much to it to watch, so I know it's mixed to watch it. Kind of how all Dynasty Warriors are.
Likes it. It's one of her favorite games.
I don't mean in terms of playing it, because that's fine. When you're playing, it's fine. Watching it's a different story.
Yeah. I know. It's monotonous to play a Misao game.
Yeah.
I think I said that right. I'm hoping I said that right.
You know,
Otherwise,
that guy's name, Kizo, 1 letter away from Kaizo. Swap it around. Twilight Princess
Kizo?
Hardcore. Illuminati confirmed.
Wire Warriors the only quote-unquote Zelda game I beat.
It has Zelda in the title. It counts.
No, it doesn't even have Zelda in the title.
It has Zelda. It has Zelda
Hyrule
in the box art. There you go. It counts. This credit music is really good too. It's probably up there for credits music in games. It's very soothing.
Yeah, I like it too. Dun 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 dun.
Now it's really taunting these credits to see all these fairies now. I wish we had you guys in the actual playthrough. By the time we unlocked you, we were at the end, so it didn't matter.
It didn't matter at all.
At least in this credit scene, we'll get to see this booty one more time.
This booty.
The horse makes one final appearance, and it's in the very end of the credits, so we get to see her one more time. Too bad we couldn't hear the name one more time awkwardly. You hear it for like the first 2 or 3 hours. You don't hear it for about 7, and then you hear it once after that. It's cool you can game the horse in this game, but it's just the biggest question of why. It's the only game you can, and you don't really hear the name pop up too much in conversation.
Yeah.
So it was nice, but it also was underutilized.
The calling card already? Okay. And the Master Sword sleeps. Yet again!
Waiting for another Link to pick it up.
Namely the one that gets knocked unconscious for 100 years.
Yeah, pretty much. No, that's how you know.
That's how the timeline is.
That's how you know you're the chosen hero. Your name is Link, so when you go up to the sword, it has the name engraved on it. If your name isn't Link, it just doesn't work. It's like a fingerprint sensor. It's a fingerprint. It's by name.
Do you have the ancestral DNA of Link, the chosen hero, chosen by the gods?
No, but my mother just called me Link. Good enough.
Good enough.
There goes this booty. I'll miss this booty.
I'll miss this booty.
Because this is the only time we get to name you. We'll miss it. Also, this credit scene looks very weird, especially in HD, because you can just see Link and Epona stop. They don't go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They get a certain point and just stop. Why?
They forgot to load it in properly.
Yeah, I think because that credit scene was more designed for the GameCube version in mind, which was in full screen, so they would be writing off screen. So when you're playing the game on the Wii or the Wii U, they just stop, and it's awkward. Oh, and because we're playing Wii U, we got more credits. I'm putting my gamepad back on the charger. I forgot about these, honestly.
There's so many credits.
Yeah, because this is weird. In Wind Waker HD, they just combined the extra stuff they needed for the HD port into the main credits, but here they just have a separate scene. And I don't think much more work was done to this game compared to Wind Waker. That was a more of an overhaul project compared to this.
Yeah,
but it has more credits.
They had to get the textures right, Lester.
Yeah. Hey, we removed some of those.
Somebody had to design the cave.
We removed some of those tiers, and we put a whole new cave in. That's enough for another 10 minutes of credits, right?
We also had 50 stamps to put in and change into the chest. We also had to put in 2 versions of the map.
But wait, we just ripped that from the other game code. Shh! They don't need to know that.
We had to put in a new difficulty.
This is the only time you also hear this song in the game, too. They play a different song just for these credits. Which is not bad. It's a good piece. I like the credits theme for Twilight Princess more than this, but it's also a good song.
Yeah.
It's all about them textures. Always.
It's all about them textures. Dim textures.
So, you have to have... Well, okay, here's how we look at it then, right? We have the GameCube version. That's it for PC gaming. You're playing on the minimum requirements. You have the Wii version. That's your recommended requirements. You have the Wii U version. That's your ultra requirements. Where you look at each one, you're like, okay, now what does all this say? I'm confused. What does this mean?
Yeah, trust me, I'm so like intimidated by like looking at the settings on a PC. It drives me nuts.
Now the biggest question is when they say, okay, you need this type of CPU. It's like, okay, good. Problem is, there's like 500 types of that same family, so I don't know what you want me to have. That's what's confusing nowadays. It's too generalized. Yeah. Yes, and then you have TF2 that can run on Potato. So that's Potato quality settings. Potato recommendation.
What about Portal? Does Portal run on everything?
I am a potato.
Oh, yeah. Because who you are.
I mean, TF2 kind of does, so in a sense, Portal does as well.
Yeah, it's run on the same engine, I know.
Yeah, well, not just that, but it's early PC days, so that helps a bit. Well, early PC days as we know it now. So yeah, that was definitely a run. I don't know what Zelda game we'll tackle next in this kind of environment. That'll take some time. We're gonna give the Zelda series a little bit of a break again, kind of like we did with the Breath of the Wild stuff. But it was worth it, and it was challenging. Now, I'm gonna go pay my hospital bill. It's kind of racked up a bit.